There's three things that these guys all have in common. There's three things that these guys all have in common that take zero athletic ability. You don't have to be fast or strong to do them. Anyone want to guess what they are?
Mind.
They what?
Mind.
A strong mind. That's actually one of them. A very strong mind. Good job. Anybody else? Three things. Don't take athletic ability. Strength's a good one. They're all strong. They didn't get there overnight, though. Anybody else? Who haven't I called on? Jake. What is it? Rest. They take care of their body? Absolutely. What about, do they give 90% or 80%, or do they always give 100%? They always give 100%. They absolutely have a good positive attitude towards learning. You know what that means? Anybody know what a good positive attitude towards learning is? Hayden, what's a good positive attitude towards learning? Practice. What about when Coach Nima gets upset because somebody didn't do a drill right? And then you come over there and say, well, Coach, the reason I didn't do it right was because I felt like this would be a better way. Is that a positive attitude?
Coach Nima's not going to be mad. He'll be positive, too.
You're right. I'm just giving you an example. But it'd be like this. Okay, Coach, coach me up. Coach, teach me. Coach, tell me, Coach. I want to know, Coach. So none of them make excuses for anything. None of them make excuses. Anybody know what the last thing is? They have a strong mind. They don't make excuses. They always give 100%. They're responsible. These things take no athletic ability. And what responsibility means on the football field is knowing exactly what you're supposed to do at all times. So that means how to line up, which we'll teach you. The man you're supposed to block, which we'll teach you. Right? How to block, which we'll teach you. But being responsible for it. So the difference, how many of you played flag football before? How many of you play tackle? See a lot of hands go down. There's a big difference between tackle football. Thanks, guys. There's a big difference between tackle football and flag football. And one of the things is mentally, you got to think on every single play. Okay, so it's really, really tough. So, look, I'm excited to work with you guys. My number one goal of this camp is what? To get better. I'm trying to get better as a coach, right? But my number one goal for all you guys is to get better. So an hour and 45 minutes from now, guess what? You're all going to be better football players than you were, right, or than you are right now. Make sense? Yes, sir. So we say yes, sir. Yes, coach. Right? Yes, Coach Madison. I don't care if you call me Coach Madison or Coach. It doesn't matter to me. But I can't understand if you say, uh-huh. I won't take that. Discipline. How do we handle discipline challenges? Hopefully we won't have any, but I'm sure we will. You have a suggestion, Hayden, how we should handle this? Good sportsmanship. We do want to have good sportsmanship. But what happens is, if you're in line waiting to do a drill, and you're messing with some other kid or doing something you're not supposed to be doing or not paying attention, maybe it's just 5 push-ups, maybe it's run to the creek and back, I don't know. But we'll ask you guys to pay attention all the time. Last but not least, when we go from station to station, I'll blow the whistle, and I'll tell you guys to come over here or go over there. I'll point you in the right direction. We run. We're not going to run sprints or do log rolls or anything crazy at this camp to condition ourselves, but we're going to run between drills, okay? We're going to run between drills. We're going to play a lot of games. We're going to have a lot of fun. Some of the things, like that big ball, and there's some floaty sticks or whatever you guys call them things over there. Those are all for fun games, and we'll have a lot of fun at this camp. Parents, Amy has a little piece of paper that says camp registration form. Amy, you mind passing that out? I want to read, bring me one first, babe. I'm going to read what this says, and this is for the players and the parents, okay? If this doesn't make sense, ask for clarification. Got it? Yes, sir. Yes, coach. Very good. So it says 2010 Edmond Saints football camp. Talks about where it is. Camp rules and regulations. Number 1, I'll be on the field by 6:25. We're about to put you in positions and how we're going to do our dynamic warm-up. We're going to ask you to look around and be in that exact same position every single day. Make sense? I will keep all comments positive and praise all players. Hayden earlier said, and so did Jake, said, I know you're getting tired, guys, stay on one knee, said, you got to be a good teammate, right? So encourage your teammates. Be a good teammate. Be a good sport. I'll respect and take care of all equipment. I don't want you spitting on this stuff, tearing it up, right? We can tear up the pads. We're going to hit them as hard as we possibly can. I want you to break those. But everything else, we take care of it, including your football equipment. Your parents spend a lot of money on buying you guys football equipment. You take care of it. I'll have a great attitude towards learning. We talked about that. I'll give 100% effort during all games and drills. I understand that inappropriate language will not be tolerated, period. You guys know what inappropriate language is, correct? I understand that I'm investing my time at this camp to get better. Everybody know what that means? Does anybody not understand what that means? We're not spending our time here. We're investing it on getting better. And then it says, my son and I clearly understand the rules and regulations of this camp. I understand that my son could appear in a video or a photo of the camp, which could be viewed by the public. If anybody has a problem with that, talk to me about it and we'll figure out an alternative. I hereby release all coaches and players from liability. I know of no mental or physical problems which may impact my child's ability to safely participate in this camp. I'll be responsible for any medical and other charges in connection with his attendance at camp. I've read and understand the rules and regulations of this camp. So look over this for a second, read it, sign it, and give it back to Miss Amy, all right? You guys, I'm going to ask at the end of camp, at the end of the day today, there's a place for the player signature and the parent signature. I'm going to ask you guys when we get done to come over there and sign these as well, that you understand the rules. Specifically, 100% effort, praising other players, and no inappropriate language. Deal? All right, who's ready to learn? All right, will you line them up? Thanks, guys. Any questions from any parents or anything? No? All right.